Queen. Checkmate. Coming to the stage, the ultimate showgirl. Lady DJ. We gave you your flowers, my darling. We gave you your flowers.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear you? Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear Queen? Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit, you all. My loyalty is to the ground. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, you all. I want to be here till I get sleepy. And if I get too sleepy, I'll just stop and chat with you all later. hit the like button, subscribe. So I have a few thoughts. And I've been hearing a lot of podcasters, newscasters, and I've watched content creators evolve and develop the storytelling style. I explained that style years ago. Just tell a story. You don't have to make up anything. You don't have to research anything. And basically, that story should be of your life. And if it's something too personal, you can add a, a name that's not yours. But to keep attempting to make ghetto non business reality shows for free and you're not getting paid, that may be your niche. But it's not Queens. I'm a storyteller. And as I wade in the water, and my gift made room for me, my storytelling is going to open up doors. I feel it. I hear it. I hear, when music started to change to hip hop and stuff like that, and our vocabulary changed, and I never understood when they say, "Oh, it's the culture." But I can now say I understand because there are a lot of new podcasters that came from legacy media. They're picking up on our, podcast language. I got them on video. Let me let me tell my story. Not on my watch. I've heard all these phrases and more. You heard me? I've heard all of that from, like I say, legacy media that has picked up on well, I hear the pause. That's just something the young people and the old people just can't let it go. Women, I can't get with the pause because I'm not gonna pause on somebody that's in the closet. I don't care about that. It's not gonna stop me, pause me from getting to the root of an issue. And for the last 2 weeks, when women started getting more bolder and bolder to talk about this thing that is happening in our community, the men online who say they're men continue to argue with women. This is not a natural. This is not natural. And so I understand times have changed. And I'm going to update this title because I'm going to ramble, y'all. I'm going to swoop all over here till I get sleepy. To a dialogue with the LGBTQ whatever plus QIA. I don't know what it is no more. But what I'm here to say as a black woman, I voted for, I feel like I've been scammed actually from this community. Okay? Because the trans violence was push, push, push. Oh, if men didn't have to hide who they were, then the trans wouldn't get beat up and The violence, they would get killed. Well, that hasn't stopped. It's increased or stayed the same in certain areas. Because men who date trans are down low. They were never trying to get married to someone who they love out loud. So those kind of down low men jumped on a wagon. Like I said, I in the black community, men are still not okay with a gay son or a gay. They may accept a gay daughter, but some of them may not. Men are still against that. So it was women that voted that way in high numbers at certain ages. It took the black community uh, to get the vote through, and it was a little like I say, the rhetoric. I should have did my research on this, but they pushed that trans violence and the love angle, and down low men just don't love themselves. So they can't love another man, and they definitely can't love a woman. It detests them. And for a gay man to go into a bearded relationship, I'm sure these marriages and relationship must be miserable. You both know. You both know. And for these women that have this magnitude of men online, I don't think they're dating. We don't hear women because there's no way a woman passing down her hallway, his hallway, anything around him, and to hear the type of voice, high pitched, and the hollering and screaming. There is no woman in the house because that ain't going on in my house. No, I'm not even interested in a man that thinks that's entertaining. No, there's something going on with you. Period. And the more and more this is being discussed out in the open, the more and more you all are getting on panels, you trying to tiptoe out. You're starting to tell weird stories. If that's how you want to come out, then come out, but you're not staying in. And if you're gonna stay in, you're gonna shut the fuck up. Just as simple as that. Go back to your closet. Go back to your quietness. Okay? Because a down low man with the kind of surveillance and cameras and people who gonna see you, you can't hide it no more. There's cameras everywhere. In the hotels, motels, and if you get caught in your car, you're going on the registry. Okay? Okay? So trying to hide it, you're driving everybody crazy. Trying to keep this secret with this kind of social media presence, camera presence, surveillance everywhere. A down low man can't hide this. In 2025, we got vehicles that drive themselves now. So to keep trying to come up with a way to say you not that way, I don't know why you're doing it. You're not changing my thought process, and you're making your life miserable and everybody around you. And you're gonna get kicked off YouTube, and you're gonna be out there back in the streets. The pandemic money gone. Uh, Talking to black women gone. Any kind of way on social media gone, gone. Cause you wants to hide in the closet. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, those days are over. Dom D, let me tell you something. What you're doing, I'm laughing. I have no pity, no nothing for you. But how long are you gonna make a fool out yourself? Hey, it's up to you. You're not making no money. You you have to get a job. You're not likable. You're not sociable. You remember that antisocial? I used to tell you all the time. You are a weirdo. You're going to say something inappropriate and you're going to be on the registry or a sexual harassment case on a job, which, the way you operate, you've been pushed off a job for something. And you spent time in a psych ward. Okay? See, when you poison yourself with alcohol, okay, let's tell the story. This is story time, everyone. This is not alleged. If it's wrong information, he told it. Okay, he told it. In college, he drank himself to the poison threshold through drinking liquor. He drank himself past the vomit reflex. Kept drinking, kept drinking, kept drinking. So there was more alcohol than regular blood. The pH balance was off. Required shock trauma treatment to bring him back. These are not accidents because you're drinking. And your body is going to stop you when it starts to feel poison, near poison. He was full poison because he's a drinker. Plays these foolish games online like he's doing now, right in front of us with the YouTube shit, drinking. Good thing the money don't gone down. But if the money gone down, the behavior, the vices, the desperation, the street walking and talking, he has no legitimate way to replace that money because of his weirdo behavior. No impulse control. Don't know when to shut the fuck up. And his jealous streak. I ain't lying. Like I said, I ain't never mixed and mingled beyond going to school with men, working with men, living with men. I ain't never. I watch my dad's uncles. I've never heard this gossip type man other than a gay man. I've just never heard it. And I never heard it because the ones who hung out with us, which was our girlfriends, they had the closet. So wait. We laughing, kiki and kaka. They're our best friends. It's these closeted ones that's competing for the same man. And yeah, you may have him in the wee house. Ran through. It's an epidemic. And these surveillance and cell phones, cameras, link cameras everywhere. Y'all can't hide no more. You can't sneak no more. And if you get caught outside in an excluded area, all the surveillance and drones flying around, you're going on the registry. Just as simple as that. Adults can't have sex outside, you know, and get caught. You're going on the registry for lewd and lascivious activity. Okay? This ain't got nothing to do with no underage. You cannot be butt naked outside having sex. Period. You can consent, you can be of age, you can be all of that. But if you get caught butt naked with your clothes down, you're going on the registry. Period. And you can be a straight couple. Ain't nobody fucking in no car with all these cameras and surveillance. Makes no sense. You can't hide. And you gonna stop beating up these trannies. They know who you are. And if you try to unalive them, you damn sure going to prison. There's no way out but to come out. Come out your closet. Come out. It's the only way out in 2026, 2025, with all this social media and cameras. Okay? So back to you, Dom D. You're always comparing yourself to women. Oh, moderators who get a moderator stick, they change. The only ones that change are men. Women, we've been doing what we've been doing all our lives in churches, in hospitals, babysitting, nursing, taking care of the sick and shut in, making a way out of no way. Ain't nobody trying to get attention, trying to support a man in his craft, in his skill, in his business. Ain't nobody trying to get the spotlight. We are helpers, worker bees. A man with a wrench don't even look right in the first place. But you want to be equal to a woman. And y'all don't even moderate the male moderators. You're there to bully and harass. And y'all are putting things in chat that can get the channel shut down. Why are men moderating at such a high rate? Something in the milk ain't clean. And the men wanted these positions. Men wanted these position moderators. Look at me. Look at me. Moderating a chat, especially with the changes, is necessary. If you can't do it, tell the channel holder you can't do it. Don't do it for the spotlight. A man don't do that. He don't knock out a woman out of her rightful position. And when I say rightful, event planning. Ain't nobody got to remind me of nothing. How many times y'all forget? How many times you need a nudge? A man that's competing with a woman is a strange. And this is to moderate a chat. It's an administrative position. It's a support position. a worker position, volunteer. Who looks at that and say a woman that takes that volunteer position is trying to get somewhere? But we see evidence. See that those words don't work no more. The evidence, we see men that are wrench holders for men more than the women over there. There's something strange about that. You all turned those positions into something. They're volunteer positions. Volunteer. Nobody's trying to get nowhere volunteering on YouTube. This is not for a well-being man that should be out working. And it's the retirees here on YouTube and host. You should be out working during the daytime, nighttime. Why are you volunteering to be a moderator for 5 and 10 hours and you have Nightbot? So there's no moderators needed. None. You go in your studio, you program it for certain words, certain cultural stuff. You don't put it in there, it won't pop up. You put Nightbot in or any other thing in, it'll moderate for you. These men, closeted men, holding wrenches is where this mess started from on the YouTube in this sector. Okay? When we see that trend, men fighting for wrenches, they'd rather have a wrench than a microphone. They'd rather have a wrench than a monetized channel. No, that's no man. That's no man. They'll say, I'm just good with moderating. I can't keep no monetized channel. That's a closeted man. And you ain't got no regular 9 to 5. No, you're closeted. Wanting a man's attention. A man is never going to take care of you. Not especially if you're in the closet. You know what it is. So take your jealous, petty, in the closet ass on. We know these are volunteer positions. I don't know. I came to the stage whole. My teeth are my teeth. I didn't need nobody to fix my teeth up. I'm an orator, a gifted speaker. I talk when I want to, when I have something to say. And can't nobody do anything to shift my gift. And I've never seen men waste so much time. That's why I know it's closeted behavior. Not monetized, not making money. A moderator is a support person. Just like in the church. The ushers, the nurses, the daycare staff. We seen the men pushing for the choir in church. We didn't see them trying to usher. We didn't see these roles, and we know there was slip hips in the choir. Period. Period. And the wrench has become the new choir. Okay, the hide. You're not hiding. You're not hosting a channel. You're not even moderating. And you don't have a 9 to 5. And I say 9 to 5, just in the morning. A job. You don't work with your hands. You're not outside. You're popping your gums. Mm-mm. I'm say I came to the stage whole. My teeth, these are the same teeth I was born with that came after the baby teeth came out. I didn't need a man to close the space, my one space, because it's my signature, beauty signature. You had parents. They didn't close your teeth, your gaps that you had in 32. So he drank himself to poison. Had to go to the emergency room or shock trauma. And I know as a nurse, when you have poisoned yourself, you poisoned yourself. They look at that as you was trying to unalive yourself, and they want to put you in 5150. And once they 5150 you, and they determine, that there is something on with you mentally, you cannot leave. And so once you survive as unalive attempt, because can't nobody say, oh, I drink and I drink and I drink and I poison myself. No, because the body is going to do everything to unpoison you, and it make you so sick that you barf, automatically barfing up alcohol, barfing up the pH acid. But once you drink past the vomit reflex, the organs starts to shut down. This is just how poisonous the blood is. And you put your hand up to your mouth and you drink and you drink. And with the nose sniffing and wiping, no, the nose wiping is a telltale sign. And it's been going on for a long time. This is not allergies. And you can't stop. There's no day where your allergies are not out of whack. Why aren't you taking allergy medicine? You look like you should. If they this bad, this was the priority, not the teeth. Because you got the teeth fixed, but this is a distraction. You're not supposed to be on camera if you cannot stop wiping your nose. No, it didn't matter when you was a gamer or some sneaker. But I'm a heavy motherfucking hitter. Ain't nobody wiping their nose raw with them kind of teeth, slip hips. You can't say a motherfucking thing to Queen. A motherfucking thing. You supposed to stay in your weirdo gaming lane. They don't care if you wipe your nose, dig in your ass, take boogers out your nose. I care. I have pedigree. Etiquette. Okay? Etiquette. I don't like people who just, dig in their nose and wipe their nose and then start hitting the computer keys and pulling on a mouse. You have germs. You are not supposed to be on the camera if you cannot control these air quote allergies. You should have went to an allergist. That was the priority if you want to be a podcaster. Because I can promise you those are not allergies. I'm a nurse. Just like I know you was 5150 after you attempted to unalive yourself by drinking liquor to the point of passing the vomit control. Okay? So right now, if you don't stop this and move on, because all the women, Dom D, have moved on, you are in shock. You are really hurt. See, the thing like Queen, let me tell you what separate you and I, Nickel. And you can keep lying to yourself. And the more you lie to yourself, the worse and worse you're going to get. See, I don't mind criticism, but you're not my equal in no kind of way. Logic, emotion, impulse, thought. We're nowhere equal. Nowhere equal. My issue is not criticism. My issue is you lying on me when you made the double speak video that triggered an even dumber person to claim this is the reason why they was terminating my work. See, that's where we at with it. And then the general, the brother, linking up with a psychotic stalker, reaching offline to my children. See, that's where my tenacity come from. I can't speak for any other woman, but I can say all women moved on. That alone should get you to move off this nonsense. You're not winning nothing. I don't care what you get on SJ or any motherfucking body else. You are looking weak, fragile, and you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna find yourself drinking yourself into a 5150 if you don't move off this insanity. You're not winning. All the women have moved on. We were not attached. We were volunteers. What are you? You was getting money, so you couldn't be a volunteer. You stole everything. You just stayed at the dance too long. You all did. See, it was the beginning of the end. Your double speak video. You did all of this. There should have been somebody in your circle, yours, Kwame's, and any motherfucking body else, double speak, to say, hey man, I don't know if we should do this. You all didn't believe in karma, did you? Checkmate. It's time to move on, man. All the women, you called our name, Sister T, Halima, Mom Boss. You didn't call true essence talking about a fucking truth. Ain't nobody doing no truth with you. You beyond truth. True essence. You are jealous of women. We were the moderators, the volunteers, the other lady she go with the channel holders who dabble in this bullshit. So I can't speak for a dibbler dabbler because I don't dibble and dabble in nobody cussing me out, playing no humiliation ritual games with me, and stalking my children. I don't play like that. I'm a businesswoman. And you can keep throwing the title moderator, but we all know Queen is more than a moderator, my darling. You're intimidated by Queen. I can do it all. Edits, event plan, clean up slop that you all create. I'm very observant. I listen to what you don't say. I seen all of y'all. I seen all of y'all. Seen your teeth, actually. And I know anybody that looks like you in high school. You was, like I say, 38 when you got these teeth. You didn't know how to act, did you? You should have took care of the sniffles. So you're going to go through a double withdrawal. You hurt. You are so embarrassed and you want everybody else to hurt with you. We don't. You didn't enjoy the holidays. It was fake. It was phony. You are stitching a life together to make like, oh, my girlfriend, my family. The way you was tonight, you gonna be 5150 soon. You are embarrassed. It's on video. You can give it, but you can't take it. Women don't give a fuck, especially not a woman volunteer. And I'm like this, as long as I get paid, I don't give a fuck. But once you fuck up my money and you lie on me, them two things right there. You steal from a plate, my table, and if you fuck up my money, it's gonna be hell to play. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm on my phone, y'all. Yeah, we don't want to hear nothing about TJ, SJ, Will, Allen, Russell Red. We tired of you. It ain't them. It's you. And these are not new videos. You keep going back to shit 6 and 7 months ago, 2 years ago. It's pitiful. You are an embarrassment. You didn't know when to stop. Then the brother got involved, boosted you up. Kwame had already boosted you up. All of them want you away from them. Because they've been exposed too. And I'm going to tear them down. I sure am. I'm going to tear them. I'm going to tear them boys down. Them brown boys, I'm a tamper. I'm a tamper them down in Georgia. We gonna do what should have been done in D.C. hmm When he smashed that cake in that man's face, that birthday cake. I am gonna tamper these boys down. You play with people who are playing with you. I don't play about my children, my money, and my name. So I don't want to hear. Can't nobody say shit to Queen. There will be no stopping until justice is, and that can come from the universe or Fulton County or civil. Either way, you're done. You're done. Brown boys, I'm a true civilian. Squeaky clean. I kept saying that. But the microphones and the gang that you hypnotize fooled you. The ancestors, the universe, encapsulated Queen. You couldn't touch me. Never could. My energy field is too strong for something so weak. Even in this group, the group is weak. There's nobody over there to speak to a thing. I don't think we should do this. The double speak. That was a unnecessary risk that you took. And I'm gonna capitalize off it. I didn't do it. And at no point could any of you stop yourself. And that's the sick part of it right there. It was too many men involved in that double speak defamation on my good name. Triggering the EEOC. And then the psychotic troll wants to dip her nose in my motherfucking business. Okay. Checkmate. You can use all that gruff and rough. 504 made a fool out of you. You should have did your own research. I'm a supernatural powerhouse. You got food and pulled out your closet. And you ain't happy to be pulled out. Your channels are dead. I'm retired. Calling my children. It might have set you free. In your head, I'm going to set you free, all right. We're going to set you free. 504 made a fool out of you. Whoever you are. The investigators are investigating. And I'm talking to the woman that giggled on the phone with 504 about reaching out and calling my son to tell my son that I was in the hospital. Okay, the beginning of the end. And no one in the group questioned a madman decision. This ain't normal. This ain't sane. Just like a number one draft pick by Jordan smashing a cake in a man's face. You're the number one draft pick. You're the ambassador of the team in the city. They recognize you. You're 7 feet tall. I'm a Tampa. Mhm. I'm a Tampa. And I'm going to show out wherever I am talking to these folks about what happened to me. Okay. Okay. I don't give a fuck. What y'all got on that microphone over there that can't stop himself? This is who y'all put y'all money and trust in to keep the money coming in Florida. Oh, that milk sour, ain't it? It's sour for everybody. Something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the milk ain't clean. And I don't like a stupid man. And everybody in that circle a part of the double speak defamation. Oh my good name. I work for my money. Nobody gave me nothing. And I mean nothing. Underpaid me, matter of fact. And didn't pay me on time after the work was done. Reaching out and touching my children. I'm going to make it. I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to return the favor in court. Period. Period. Okay. Just as simple as that. Just as simple as that. Y'all got another problem in y'all hand. Y'all got a man that can't let go. All the women let go. Kwame is nobody's husband, lover, or none of that. I'ma say it by him. I don't know him. I don't. No. I don't know. He can't know me. Not to think he can steal from me and lie on my good name and hire a woman to stop my church. He can't know Queen. He can't know me. God knows he can't know me. So that's where we are now. And that thing over there gonna keep going and going and going because he's so embarrassed. He tried to shame the women that way. A black woman, you can't shame us. You're in the closet. We know what this is. We're just surprised the men thought this was funny. That this would make them money. You, slipped hips, got your butt booted out, booted up. No. Oh, I'm in my motherfucking law now. It's just, I can't believe this man won't let go. Y'all, I don't know. He might do something. No, I don't know. This the one here. He not gonna make it, y'all. Dum D not gonna make it. I'm just telling y'all. I'm a nurse. He fell too fast and too low from where his imaginary mind was. Okay, it's unfortunate. I was doing my job at all times, D, and I did my job legally. I sleep at night. Okay, if you fuck with me and you had a job, biz, pink toe, you know what it is. You went on my job. yelling and screaming and hollering. I'm gonna return the favor, and I ain't gonna yell and screaming or holler. Just give them that evidence, okay? You already self-destructed, okay? I know y'all. The only ones that may even talk about it out loud is Kwame, TJ, and Nacho. They cussing each other out about this bullshit. They know they don't fucked up, but it's got to be kept under the hush hush, and only family can do that. They don't even want to talk amongst diamonds and pearls and Mount Deer about this shit here. They know they fucked up. You can't never deal with weak men, fragile men, men who fall in love with men for the wrong reasons, especially when they trying to push out a woman in any position she play. Because one thing about it, Dom D, women have roles in men's life that are not married to them, not dating them. I always seen Kwame as a son. He knows that. I'm not sure what you see him as other than I'm telling you, you can get upset and trying to play on my dear, talking about my dear, I know how it feels like to be called gay, gay, gay. That's what TJ, no, you've been called gay ever since you come into the world. You slipped your hips and booted up your butt, not us. You put on the wig and lipstick. No one did that. You did that. On YouTube, where you can be anything you want to be. You decided to be a woman. Period. Trying to come out the closet that way. No, come out. Come out. So not all women that work with men, underneath men, over men, side by side men that are not dating them. This is a business. Strictly business. But you got in the way of something. Your jealousy, Dum D. Your jealousy. Your jealousy, Tarek. Yeah, your foolishness. Kwame. You made a lot of foolish moves your damn self. Come on, women. I don't got sleepy, y'all. I yield the floor. My darlings. My darlings. I yield the floor. Storytelling. This is an example of storytelling. I don't have to make anything up. I don't have to go into any public background checks. No. Your life experiences. Your life experience. Tell the story.
the hell and the high water. Let's two-step. Let's two-step. Let's two-step.